for this. Let's see. Game is on the line. Omar, what's he gonna do? It's gonna be a pass play. He's gonna have time. He's gonna go end zone. Hello guys, and welcome back to Madden 20 Subscriber League. Man, we are getting close to like up in the 70s on episodes. You guys have blown my channel out of the water. Like, for this to be this long of a series, I would have never thought it would have been this long. Today we have a new story being made, new subscriber, rookie in his rookie season. Omar makes his debut for the channel, and he's going up against the Super Bowl champions Luke Carnahan, and he had a little bit to say leading up to this game. And real quick, let me pull that up, but this is what he said. He said first, his thoughts on his last week blowout win. It was cool. Having your first career dub be a blowout is a very cool thing. I think we won because we trained right. We reviewed the tape a pretty good amount of times, and my wide receivers were open at the right time. Next week we're facing the Super Bowl champs, and honestly, we're going to train our hardest and review the tape 24/7. And when we go out there next week, we're going to play that game like it's our last, because next week Omar is going to show how much he can do against a Super Bowl caliber team. Man, I'm excited. They are out here going to play like it's their last. This is a big, if Omar can beat the champs, that's a big statement for the young rookie. Of course, we got to watch out for a subscriber rookie Ja'Cory Davis. So not only just is Omar making his debut, but so is the rookie running back Ja'Cory Davis. Receiving, he doesn't really have any subscribers, wide receivers out in New Orleans, so that kind of sucks. And he doesn't have any defense either. Now, of course, before we hop into this game, we got to take a look at the defending champs and how their season is going so far. Luke Carnahan is off to the best start of his career, so he's not done. 8 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions for that guy. Kennick Neal is doing his thing, averaging 4 yards a carry, not doing too bad. And guess what? Luke Carnahan has actually started leaving the pocket as well. He's playing phenomenal. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns on top of that. And for receiving, there are no subscribers still, of course, but he's still got his vets out there. And then, of course, Steven Cruz, who's healthy. He's leading his team in tackles, and he's just being the beast that he is out there on the field. Guys, I'm excited. Just real quick, let's take a look at I want to take a look at the career stats really quick, just see if there's any milestones that Luke Carnahan's going to hit going into this game. If I can find him really quickly. So he could possibly hit 13,000 yards this game. I see 8, 9. That's 300. That's like a 290-yard game you need to have. Not too bad. Possibly get 150. I mean, there are some milestones he can hit. Here's his numbers though on the year. I might start looking at your guys' career stats at the beginning. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kick this off, man. I am excited. It does look like the Colts will be getting the ball first. And since this is the only game we're going to be hopping into, there will still be a little bit of quick sim, but we will be watching a lot of these drives. And look at that down at the bottom. Cleveland gets their first win. And then to start it off, it's Luke Carnahan going down, sacked, first play of the game. Wow, that's his 15th tackle this season. Not too sure how many sacks. The Pittsburgh Steelers lose once again. So, man, I don't know what's happened to Pittsburgh, but they have kind of fallen apart ever since season 1. Kennick Neal trying to bail his team out, and he will, especially after that bad tackle there with a face mask. And that's rough. That is rough. It's definitely going to be hard for Omar. Omar's got a lot of players to carry on his back. I mean, there are no other really subscribers besides him and Ja'Cory Davis out there. There's not a subscriber on this defense. So they're kind of doing it on their own, you know. And, you know, we'll see how they handle it so far. You know, not too bad. There's still some good players out there. You know, you ain't got to be a subscriber to be a good player, but, you know, it definitely helps, you know, when you have them. And the Saints just don't have any. Plus, we know how this Colts offense works. Last time we seen them, they were in the Super Bowl, and, well, they were playing good football. So 3rd and 4, Luke Carnahan steps back on 3rd and 4, and it's caught! A missed tackle! He's going down the sideline inside the 20, and that is a dumb play. And the first pass for Luke Carnahan goes 41 yards, and it's Sylvester. We remember that name from the Super Bowl, but look at this. He goes to play the ball too aggressive, and man, that's rough. B-Man, I believe that was his last name, and yeah, he screwed up on that one. Now he gives the Colts a red zone chance, and oh my goodness, if that man had a little more speed, probably would have gotten the end zone right there. So 2nd and 1 now. We'll see what Luke Carnahan does. The Colts are so deadly inside the red zone. They're going to stay back, passing it. Luke Carnahan finds the money. No, but it's dropped. And that'll be the first incompleted pass right there. Can the Saints play defense? They have them down to another 3rd down. 3rd and 1. It's good. They're going to pass it. A quick dot, and it's in and out. It's intercepted. In and out of the hands as I freaking knock my mic over because I'm so freaking shocked. Let me fix, man. Let me get my crap together really quickly. Man, this is classic. You can't get this when it's not live commentary, where I get so pumped I knock my own setup over. I mean, come on, guys. This is the best content on YouTube, you know? I'm so professional with it. You know, you just gotta love it, right? And here he is, Omar coming out onto the field. For a minute, I thought they were going to put the young rookie in a bad situation, but somehow they kind of luck out a little bit. It literally hit Luke Carnahan. Man, that's not his fault. It hit him in the numbers, bounced off of his chest and into the Saints player's freaking arms. I mean, that's just rough. The Colts wide receiver or tight end, whoever it was, has to get his crap together. And as you guys can see, the classic rivalry down below, Miami versus KC. And no! That's a safety if I've ever seen one, but they're not going to call it forward progress. To me, it looked like a safety. But I'm sorry, I'm not trying to take away from this game, but man, I don't know if you guys have been here the whole series, but the Chiefs versus Dolphins has become a very good classic in alright, that wasn't a safety. That wasn't a safety. And Omar, man, they're going to have to protect him. But like I was saying, though, the Chiefs-Dolphins has become a very good classic rivalry matchup. And the Chiefs win against Miami. And that, oh, Ja'Cory Davis. What a play. What a sidestep. Bailing his team out from another safety. And, man, this is not how the Saints wanted to start this game off. Omar, a lot of pressure on him. And they just hand it off to Ja'Cory Davis. See what he can do. He gets chased down from behind after sidestepping another player. Man, Ja'Cory Davis is going to have a very good career. You can tell. And, okay, you know what? That's probably the best outcome after taking a sack like that you could get. I mean, Ja'Cory Davis almost picked up the first down by himself. So, not bad at all. But, yeah, so the Chiefs-Dolphins rivalry, it all started, you know, when the Chiefs, I believe, beat the Dolphins in the AFC Championship or divisional round. They rematched in the playoffs once again, where Miami would then beat them. Then they met again today in the regular season, where it would be the Chiefs taking that series 2 games to Miami's 1 after beating them 28-14. So yeah, those teams don't really like each other, man. They meet each other a lot in the playoffs. And so now we're going to go ahead and get out of this first quarter. We're going to sim the rest of this first quarter here. And looks like the Colts are driving down the field. If they get in the red zone, we will hop into it, though. And Luke Carnahan goes down for a sack. 4th and 7. They will take a field goal. And it's a missed field goal at that. give the ball back to Omar, but pressure still on him. He's going to find DJ Moore for an 8-yard reception. 3rd and 2. A penalty on the offense makes it now 3rd and 7. And then he goes down sacked. The hand in this series. I really do think that the NHL series would be a fun game to watch and a fun game to do a subscriber league on. Make sure you're joining that, man. You don't want to miss out on that. Also, you know, don't worry if you're worried about it taking this series away. It definitely won't do that. So 2nd and 13 now. Luke Carnahan backed up here. Both offenses have honestly had never really had good starting spots on the field when they start their drives out. We'll see though. 3rd and 9. Luke Carnahan needs to get something going for this offense here. We'll see what he does. He steps back. He has time. No, he got hit as he threw it, and he just dumps it off to Kennick Neal. And yeah, that's been the story of this game. I am surprised about it being 3-0 right now. See what happens here. Luke Carnahan, they're gonna be passing it. This drive in. Oh my goodness, they are now finding holes in this defense of the New Orleans Saints. They were gonna call a timeout there. Didn't like what they seen, and this has been a game. We will pick the speed up here a little bit. Oh, and it wasn't Beeman, it was Beekman earlier. There we go. Luke Carnahan gets the snap. He's going to dump it off to his running back, who will just get out of bounds there. No reason to take an unnecessary hit. And Luke Carnahan's had a very good game. That interception not being his fault there. And he'll set up his team. Needs to finish a drive, though. Throwing that one away. You can tell he's a little paranoid there. He had a little more time than he thought, but he threw it anyways. That Oakland versus Chargers game is going to be a very important game. So is that game for Denver, as Luke Carnahan goes down and they can't finish the drive. The Saints defense keeping Omar in this game. So the field goal is good, and now we're going to speed this game up. I don't want the video to get too long, but they will go 3 and out. And interception! Why would you pass it? Oh my goodness. So the Colts stop the Saints. The Saints punt it away, and the Colts come out and pass the ball. I guess trying to maybe, I don't know, score with 30 seconds. Sometimes that's why you just got to accept the score and go into halftime. But guess what? It's Sean Kennedy not just picking off Luke Carnahan, but pick-sixing him. And now give the Saints the lead. Going into half? Yeah, 7-6. Let's get into halftime, man. Wow, that's why sometimes you just take the knee and accept the score. They wanted to get a little greedy and go for a little more. And now it's 6-7, and the Saints get the ball back at half. And now they're driving down the field. Maybe that's the spark they needed. If they get inside the red zone, we will join in on the field. Or they could just throw a 35-yard touchdown pass. Omar, sorry we didn't actually get to see it. But, I mean, you just threw a bomb down the field. When they get inside the 25, that's when we hop in when we're doing the quick sims like that. And he says, you know what, I'm not going to wait to get inside the 25. I'm about to just throw a 35-yard touchdown pass to Courtney Landry. Wow. And all of a sudden, 2 back-to-back touchdowns ever since that pick by Luke Carnahan. Can they answer back? Trying to drive down the field now. You got to put points on the board. There's no, in my opinion, you don't have a, there's no choice. They have too much momentum right now. They have way too much momentum. 1st and 10, it's a slow, steady drive. 17-yard reception, and now they're inside the 25. So we are going to hop into the rest of this drive. This is a very important drive. You got to get a touchdown, in my opinion, here. The Saints have all the momentum. 14 unanswered points to this point. We'll see what Luke Carnahan can do. He dumps it off to Kennick Neal, who gets brought down. A decent gain. And this isn't good. Normally, pick sixes tend to be on the quarterback's fault, so we're just going to assume that second pick that he threw was his fault. But he's going to try and make up for it here. Now, we'll never know for sure, but like I said, most of the time when you get a pick six, it's the quarterback's fault. It's like a bad throw, so we'll see here. 1st and goal. It's a toss play to Kennick Neal, who says get off of me, get hoed, little boy, and hit the gym. Kennick Neal hoeing people out here like that. Wow. Look at this. Treats that man so dirty. And then crosses in. That's exactly what the champions needed. Get some offense, man, going. The Colts defense has been doing it all. And you know they're about to go for a two-pointer. So guess what? We're about to watch this. Because this is about to tie the game up here if they make it. Luke Carnahan steps back. What's he going to do with it? Has time. And yeah, when you got time like that, you're going to tie the game. And that right there is a beautiful play by the Colts. And yeah, that's rough. That is rough. There's still time, guys. This game has turned into be good. Whoa, what just happened? What just happened? 35th. This game is, man, the teams have been sloppy with the ball this game. A 15-yard touchdown pass by Luke Carnahan to Kennick Neal, and now the momentum shift. But first we got to find out what happened. It was an interception. So first play, Omar passed to Justin McBride for 12 yards. Then he passed it to, this is the right quarter, right? Oh, no. This isn't. We got to go all the way down, right? Yeah, here it is. So the kickoff, the first pass was an interception. Omar on first down threw an interception. The Colts get the ball back. Their first pass is a pass to Kennick Neal for a 15-yard touchdown. And now that gives the Colts the lead right back. That is a crazy play. And now we'll have to see how the rookie bounces back. We'll see. 1st and 10, 7-yard pass to his tight end. And they're going to still come out here and pass this ball. I mean, they really don't have a choice, it being the 4th quarter. And a 10-yard pass to Courtney Landry. Got to watch out for him. 1st and 10. 20-yard pass to Courtney Landry. And you know what? That's close enough. I don't want to miss any more of this drive. Here we go. Omar, spotlight on him. Both quarterbacks have thrown 2 interceptions this game. We'll see what happens here. Omar has time. He steps up, but can't hold on to it that much. You're going to have to just throw it away or bomb it down the field. So this is a Monday night game, just in case you guys were wondering. Omar making his debut on the channel. You guys' first win last week and trying to beat the Super Bowl champions now. Hasn't really done too much. He's been accurate with the ball, though. That's one plus he's done. He's doing better than his season average. Oh, wow, and that's just a bad play right there. But overall, you know, he just hasn't, and it's not just him necessarily. It's just his whole offense hasn't really got clicking. And it's kind of been the case for both sides here. So that is a field goal that is up and good, making it 17-21 early in the 4th quarter. I like that call by the Saints. We'll see if their defense can play some ball here late in the 4th quarter. So here we go. You never know, man. Both these defenses have played very well. 3rd and 1, and they get stopped. They go 3 and out, and the Saints have the ball back. Driving down the field. Oh my goodness, a 23-yard bomb by Omar. He's done that. He's done those throughout this game. So back in the red zone, and yeah, Colts are on their heels right now. Omar dumping it off, screenplay, and that could get into the end zone. No, they will save it there, but it would be a 2nd and 1. And there's his stats. He just passed the 200-yard mark. And he's trying to get that 2nd touchdown pass. We'll see what happens here. Omar will step back, throws. They tried another screen. That's not going to work that time. Man, this Colts defense is very good, though. You got to give it to him. 3rd and 1. Omar steps back, has time, dumping it off, and that time they'll pick up the 1st down. They're definitely happy with that. They'll take off a little more of the clock. And, well, they're closer to the end zone. 1st and goal, Omar. What's he going to do? Trying to buy time, and yeah, you can't hold on to it that much. Gotta throw it away, get out of the pocket, do something. And that's the 4th sack for the Colts here today. Now, I wouldn't really be okay with taking a field goal here if I'm the Saints. And Ja'Cory Davis gets stuffed. This is why the Colts defense are so good. I do think they rank up there with the Cardinals and Dallas and Chicago. All those teams have been known for their defense. What's happening right now? Steven Cruz, okay, he saves a touchdown. McBride had made some moves there, and for a second it looked like a bad play. Then it looked like a play that could have went for a touchdown. Steven Cruz says no, that's not happening. So I guess, are the Saints settling for a field goal here? Honestly, I don't know if I like that. Yeah, you gotta go for this. Let's see. Game is on the line. Omar, what's he gonna do? It's gonna be a pass play. He's gonna have time. He's gonna go end zone, and he's gonna throw a touchdown. Rookie Omar taking the lead late in the 4th. Too much time, and that's going to cost the Indianapolis Colts right there. Man, that's rough. Well, we'll get to see Luke Carnahan come out, as he threw his first interceptions on the year in this game right here. And we'll get to see what he can do, though. 1st and 10. Luke Carnahan steps back, throws a dot. Oh my goodness! He's turning on the Jets! Are you kidding me? It's Sylvester, the 20, the 10, and no one's gonna catch him! And just like that, one freaking play, and the Indianapolis Colts, the champions, are back on top. What the heck? Is that the same guy who got beat last time? You need to fire him, man. Cut that guy if it is. Sylvester, dude, he's not the fastest player, but Sylvester is the quickest player to turn it on like that. Like, he goes from 0 to 100 so quick. It's crazy. And just like that, they are back on the board. That's why Luke Carnahan's so deadly. That's why this team is so deadly, and that's why they won the freaking championship last season. They don't get nervous. They believe in themselves and in their teammates, and so you don't ever see them with have pressure on them. They went out there. They had a play that they kind of seen earlier in the game that kind of worked, where the player bit on the ball. Well, they didn't call it until later again. They call that same play. This time, it takes them to the house. It gives them 7 points. And now they have the lead. Now, there is a lot of time left. But, man, that is a crazy play. And this is a crazy damn game. What a year this has been. This has been my favorite year by far on the series. It's been so crazy. Ja'Cory Davis breaking loose. Picking up the first down after a move. He's only had the ball handed to him 5 times. But you got to think, maybe they wish they would have handed it to him a little more at this point. Omar goes down to the tight end, who's going to get tackled right there, not picking up much. You got to think they wish they would have probably got Ja'Cory Davis a little more involved. 2nd and 6. Omar dumps it off right there. Who's going to get tackled by Steven Cruz. And some help right there. Now time is ticking. You got to get in the back of the end zone. And Omar finds his tight end there, and they get inside the 40. I would have called a time. Okay, they called a timeout. That's good. Man, what a game. What a game. It went from a defensive game to kind of an offensive game. Omar steps back, goes down the middle, and that's, yeah, incomplete. Probably the best outcome, actually. That way he doesn't waste any time on the clock. See what happens here. Omar is going to get the snap, has time, but not enough. He fumbled it. And that's going to be game. The ball gets ripped out of the young rookie's hands. And the Saints are going to be 1-3 on the year. and that's rough. He was just trying to find something down the field. No one was open. Ball gets ripped out, and it's Owens to hop on it. But here it is. He was trying to get out of the way. Tillman brings him down, and that is what Super Bowl caliber teams do. Look at Keaston Sylvester, dude. A future Hall of Famer for sure. Just dominated. You know, just quarterbacks didn't really perform too great. Omar's accuracy was definitely better in today's game, but Luke Carnahan just pulls it out there and almost threw for 300 yards. Matter of fact, he actually might have hit his milestone. He might have, or he might be a yard short. I don't know. The running backs didn't really do much. Kennick Neal did, but yeah, it was rough. Let me see real quick what Steven Cruz did here. He had 6 tackles. Yeah, you can expect that from a guy like that. So wow. The Seattle Seahawks are the only team to be undefeated. Oakland is 3-1, so they bounce back after their loss. The Giants are 3-1 on a 3-game winning streak, so they're not doing bad. The Steelers, Colts, Buccaneers, Bears are on a win streak of 2. You got the Cowboys at 3-1. Oh man, Bears, Cowboys, the Buccaneers, who made it to the Super Bowl one year. You got the Colts. I mean, look at, all right, the Bears, Buccaneers, and Colts are 3 teams that have made it to the Super Bowl. Colts winning, of course, and the Bears winning. The Buccaneers came short in year number 2, but these are 3 teams that made it to the Super Bowl. Cowboys are finally possibly in playoff talks. Cardinals had a bye last week, but they're 2-1. You got the Giants 3-1. That, man, the Raiders, dude, we got some good teams with some good subscribers on them doing good. Miami, though, they're falling out of the talks, man. This sucks. Eagles are 2-2. Texans 2-2. Falcons 2-2. Ryan Cogswell trying to lead his team out there. They're kind of struggling to stay. Vikings are 1-2. They had a bye last week. Dolphins 1-3, man. They're trying to bounce back. They're on a 3-game losing streak. And so are the Saints. Saints are on a losing streak. And the winless teams, there's only 2, but it's the Redskins and the Broncos. So sorry, Logan Elliott, man. Your team's kind of failing you right now. That's going to be it, guys. I will show you guys the schedule for this week. Let me know what you guys would want to see here. There are some games I have in mind. Of course, Minnesota Vikings versus Chicago Bears being one of them. But you guys let me know what you would like to see. And as always, until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.